Hi, welcome to another episode of Royal Cyber Salesforce podcast series. In today's episode, we will be mainly talking about the Dreamforce event, which took place from 16th to 19th, 2024. It was an incredible week, packed with inspiring sessions, groundbreaking announcements, and there were great opportunities for us, the Royal Cyber team, to connect with industry leaders. We even met with some exciting new leads for our consulting business. In one of the evenings, we also hosted an event where many of you joined us or registered. So, first of all, thank you for being part of that. It was a great to continue conversations from the conference in a more personal setting. So, we wanted to share some of the biggest takeaways from Dreamforce in this podcast. And for that, I have got Asif Lala, our Salesforce practice lead, here with me today to help dive deeper into how these new capabilities can benefit our clients. So, Asif, thank you for joining me.
Thank you. Thank you, Zafar.
So, Asif, one of the biggest announcement at Dreamforce this year was on, which was also AI announcement from Salesforce, was on Agent Force.
Correct.
So Agent Force, if you previously Salesforce came up with Einstein Copilot, and now this is supposed to be the upgraded version of Einstein Copilot. So can you tell a little bit more about what this Agent Force is and how it can benefit Salesforce customers?
Yeah, for sure. Thank you. So Agent Force, actually Salesforce is calling it as as a third wave of artificial intelligence. It has taken a step further. It has actually has gone beyond the Copilot capabilities to provide better customer experience, or to generate more to inaccurate results. Um, so what Salesforce has done here by launching this Agent Force, that in every organization, there's always a more work than the employees. I mean, you always have to bring the human force to get that work done. um, Now when it comes to digital workforce, the best part is this digital workforce can work with the human workforce hand in hand to produce better customer experience, to produce better results, and to produce more to the accurate results. Now how this happens, now let's take an example of a service agent. Let's say, for example, if I have a chatbot, if I'm using an Einstein chatbot, which is obviously which after this Agent Force platform has almost become an obsolete tool. So let's say if I'm using an Einstein chatbot, I'm asking some complex queries. Most of the time what happens is that the call, or my chat, or I've been diverted to the human agent. Now for example, if I ask for a modification of my order, the tracking the status of my order, or let's say if I want to the partial refund or the partial cancellation of my order, all these complex queries, or queries which involves multiple steps, those queries are going towards the human agents. Now, based on the Salesforce data, 80% of the chats which gets initiated by the customers, and which consist of these multiple steps queries, complex queries, those 80% of chats are being actually diverted to the human agents. And it means all your customers will have to wait until the agent gets connected, the human agent gets connected with the customer. Now these AI agents can make use of the data which resides in the platform, with the help of data cloud, with the help of Gen AI capabilities, and that's where the power comes. And as a
Yes.
platform, when Salesforce has introduced, they have introduced in different forms of agents. Like you have these shoppers agents who can help customers. You have merchant agents who can help merchandisers. You have health agents who can help the people who are using health cloud. And similarly, you can build your own agents on top of the existing platform, who can perform customized actions to fulfill your business needs.
So I think the first two agents which they announced they are releasing is the SDR agent, which is for more customer service, and then the second was the sales coach. And both these demos which they showed were amazing, right? They were these agents would be working side by side with a human, and the use cases were very very strong for any business, which can make their business more efficient, cost effective, and these agents can work 24 by 7.
Correct.
So it's
Correct.
a very strong technology.
Yeah.
Also, I think one of the big shift was the pricing model. If you They announced that these agents will be available for pay per conversion. So
Correct.
that was a very interesting thing from the conference, which is powering this agent force, which is the Atlas AI
Correct.
model. So
Correct.
can you tell a little bit more about what this new AI model is and how it
Yeah.
is different than the Einstein AI model, which is already
Yeah,
there?
absolutely, absolutely. And I think that this question connects me with two of the other points which I wanted to make with respect to this Agent Force platform. I think the one is, we've been calling, as soon as this Agent Force platform has launched, Salesforce is also calling it as an autonomous agent. I think this word is very important. Why they've been calling it as an autonomous agent, because before that, when the Einstein chatbot was there, with the Einstein platform, there are a lot of rules which you have to manually configure to feed that Einstein engine, and then it produces results. So it was actually a kind of a rule based engine which was highly relying on the way customer was interacting. But here, these autonomous agents can understand the language which customer or the human is speaking, or chatting on the using the chatbot or using the chat window. Plus they can make use of the real time data, which exists in the platform. Let's say the data which got updated a half an hour back with some customer record, or with some customer details. They can still make use of that real time data. They can build actions, they can execute and make decisions, based on that data. Plus, one other interesting point which I would like to make is, when we, let's say, for example, in the Salesforce, when it comes to the sales, service, marketing, or all the rest of the clouds which exist on code, the data security or the privacy is highly important. That this, let's say, this AI agent which I've built, has access to so and so data. So the security, or the role based access which we are normally defining for different human roles, you can actually define the same roles for these agents as well, so that they can also be restricted in terms of what data they have access to. Now, coming back to your question on the Atlas, so Atlas is actually a brain behind this Agent Force. This Agent Force platform. It's a reasoning engine. It's a learning engine. Salesforce is calling it as a reasoning and learning engine. I can relate it with the other features which Salesforce already had or already have. Chatbot keeps on learning based on the human interactions which happens, in which those transcripts exist within the platform. Similarly, this engine, this Atlas engine, also keeps on learning based on the data or the interactions which are happening, and then produces the real time results, informed results. Now, this helps in, for example, you know uh, sending the personalized campaigns, or sending the personalized data, because you do have this data, or you do this engine learns from that data, and then based on that learning, it takes decisions, it executes those plans or executes actions.
Great. Now, before we go into or take our discussion into e-commerce, there is one last topic I wanted to go over. Is at the conference, there were announcements on Salesforce Foundations, which is a free feature that brings together sales, service, marketing, commerce, and data cloud features. So it's a new package which was introduced at the conference. Can you tell a little bit more about what this is and how customers can benefit Salesforce Foundations to implement these groundbreaking technology?
Sure, absolutely. So for the foundation, I believe it has, the way I see it is it has two sides. For the customers who are already using, let's say, Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, or Marketing Cloud, or Experience Cloud, especially the ones who are using Sales and Service Cloud, and if they are using an enterprise license, an enterprise edition license, they can actually get 10,000 free credits of Data Cloud. So it's a kind of a packaged product which Salesforce has named as Salesforce Foundation. It covers features from Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, Marketing Cloud, and Data Cloud, so that customers can have the full 360 view of the customer data. It's a Salesforce CDP, and based on that data which comes from different sources, Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, or even any other external sources within the Data Cloud, then the mapping happens, the harmonizations happen, the unification happens, and then that unified record of the customer can become available for all these rest of the clouds, and plus for any other third party application which is connected or which wants to make use of this personalized customers data. Now that is one side for the customers who already have sales and service, but any customer who wants to move or who wants to migrate from the existing CRM and they want to make use of the Salesforce Foundation. So they will get this Salesforce Foundation as a package where, let's say, opportunity management from the Sales Cloud, then case management from the Service Cloud, email campaigns from the Marketing Cloud, and the Data Cloud. 10,000 credits would come as part of the package, so that they can make use of all these features of sales, service, marketing, and Data Cloud to give or to get the customer's 360 view, or to see the complete data of the customer. And then that data, once it becomes unified or actionable data, those marketing personalized marketing campaigns, Service Cloud agents to address or quickly resolve customer queries based on the data which they have through this Data Cloud. So yes, I mean it has been given as part of this package, this foundation package.
Great. And also, it was announced that Salesforce will offer free premium instructor-led courses specifically on AI, where customers and partners can learn about how they can implement these AI technologies at their organization. And these will be conducted physically as well as online. So I think definitely everyone who is interested should utilize this free and amazing offer.
Yes,
So
yes,
now,
absolutely. Yeah.
yeah, go ahead, please.
Yeah, so Salesforce actually, when they launched these capabilities with respect to Gen A, Sales GPT, Service GPT, Marketing GPT, Salesforce also introduced a certification called Salesforce AI Associate, and then there is another one which is Salesforce AI Specialist, right? And there are a lot of people who have actually appeared in these certifications, and they have these certifications now. But because this Gen AI and this introduction of Agent Force, Salesforce has taken a step ahead, and they are introducing the free training for all of these certifications with which are related relevant with AI. And they are also giving, on top of it, they are also giving free vouchers for these certifications throughout this year till December 2024.
Okay. Now, coming to the commerce side, we saw a lot of sessions on commerce on core, and then there were B2C commerce sessions as well. Can you explain, Asif, what is the difference between these two terms? Because often these are our clients has also raised queries on what is the difference between these two, and
Yeah.
how I mean from an industry perspective.
But they are still confused because we saw there were a lot of questions raised around this confusion during sessions at Dreamforce. So when we say
Mhm.
commerce on core, means Salesforce introduced B2B commerce and the D2C commerce. Now, this B2B and D2C commerce capabilities are built on top of the core platform. So for example, if tomorrow if I go in and buy Salesforce B2B license, this B2B package is developed on top of the core platform. So my
Mhm.
all the core clouds, let's say Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, Data Cloud, Salesforce OMS, they all are seamlessly integrated with B2B and my D2C commerce capabilities. So for example, if I create a catalog in B2B commerce, I create pricing in B2B commerce, those would be right away available for the D2C as well. And let's say if customer comes on my B2B storefront and register himself or herself, that customer data is right away available in the Sales Cloud without writing or configuring any single line of code or any flows, because all these cloud exist on the core platform. So when we say commerce on core, it covers two business model. One is B2B and other one is D2C. And there was a question which where that how and where Salesforce or as a partners for us, we should pitch customers the D2C or B2C. Now Salesforce B2B and D2C are being packaged as a product called Salesforce Commerce Cloud, right? And this product is mostly suitable for the customers who are already either on B2B and they want to sell directly to their consumers. So that's where they can have D2C capabilities as well. So that's where this B2B and D2C comes into play, which we are calling Commerce on Core or Salesforce Commerce Cloud. This is one product which is developed on core. Then there is another piece of Salesforce, another side, which is Salesforce Digital, which covers Salesforce B2C commerce, which we used to call as demandware. And that is something which is developed or which is targeted for a high-end retail B2C customers, who are very rich in terms of the content, in terms of the catalog, their volume of the transactional data or the catalog data is too high. So that's where this B2C commerce or the demand base comes into play.
Great. Okay, so thank you, Asif. This was a very good discussion. And just for our audience at Royal Cyber, we can not only help you adopt Salesforce latest innovations like Agent Force and Commerce on Cloud, but we can also ensure these tools align with your specific business needs. So whether you're looking to enhance customer service, improve operational efficiency, or drive more personalized customer interactions. So we have packages which can offer comprehensive services from strategy to implementation. And our flexible engagement model ensure that your business scales at the right pace, while other industry expertise helps tailor these tools for maximum impact. So again, thank you for listening, and we will come back shortly with one other episode on the Salesforce series. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you,
Thank
Zafar.
you. Bye.
Bye.